What is the weakest link? Me? Jim in Louisville, Kentucky writes to me, he says, hey Paul, I have a D5005, whatever that is, a Schiit Freya preamp, an Emotiva amp, two Teal CS 2.3 floor standing speakers, and dual SVS subs. Sounds like a pretty nice system. I listen mainly to 80s, 90s, and early 2000s rock, rarely classical or jazz, and my music has decent imaging but poor presence. I don't really feel the music, I just hear it. The music seems like it's coming from the front of the room as opposed to filling the room. Bass is pretty good, but I don't literally feel it. Treble, well, it's okay, but on the harsh side. Vocals, male and female, and mid-range are muddy. I play around with the speakers and the sublocations all the time, and I feel like I'm just chasing my tail. I can't relocate to another room, so I'm wondering if a different component or components would fix things. Please advise. Thank you. And that's from Jim. Well, this is a tough one, Jim, because I'm not there. I guess it's setup. And I think it may also have something to do with the music you listen to. So let's talk about that for a moment, because obviously I'm just guessing. But here's what I've found throughout my 45, 50 years of doing this. I have never not been able to walk into a room, into your home or somewhere else, and within an hour have the system sounding great, or certainly far better than it did. And that's all through setup. Setup is the most misunderstood, improperly done service procedure in our entire field. I wrote a book. I've been talking about it for a while. It should be, by the time you see this, it may even be out or be close. And it's called The Audiophile's Guide to High-End Audio. And it's a setup book. There's the reason it's taken so long, I wrote the book like 2 months ago, it would be perfect for you. We're trying to have an SACD, a CD that goes along with it. So go to track 3, turn the volume here, do this, do that, and you should get this result, right? Track 4, you'll get this. That's that kind of thing. You don't see that kind of step-by-step procedure very often. So when the book's out, Jim, you're going to be a great candidate for it. And I'll announce it on YouTube, and it'll be on Amazon. But in the meantime, my first guess is setup, because most people don't really know how to set up a system. And you know, God bless you. You try your hard, you chase your tail, right? You're trying as hard as you can, doing everything you can, but who's going to teach you how to do this? People just don't know. It took me years to figure it out, right? There's a very set process, especially getting the bass right. Oh my gosh, that is the hardest thing in a room. And we've talked about it before, the kind of the tricks you can have by putting the subwoofer in your listening position and then walking around the area where your speakers are going to be, finding the best place for bass, then swapping them around, and that'll be a big help to you. We cover a completely different method in the book, but that's okay. So setup is the first thing. The second thing I would really encourage you to do is to change your music. Now, I'm not telling you what you should listen to, because we all own stereo systems, so we can listen to the music we want, right? But you need a known reference, right? And if you Google Paul's Picks, Google PS Audio Paul's Picks, you'll find my picks for music, for reference music. Find something out of that group that you kind of like, and buy it, stream it, whatever you want to do. The reason I say that is because if we don't know what the quality of a reference is, and we try and build a system around it, you're going to be hopelessly lost. But if you can find a reference that is reliable, to where this person's voice sounds real, it's well recorded, It should appear behind the loudspeakers. It should be palpable in the room. Then spend your time dicking around, moving things, doing what you have to get that to sound right. Once you do that, then you can put your music on and know that it's either, well, the music you're listening to is kind of, poorly recorded and harsh, and that's what you're going to get. Or it may change everything for you. So, no, I don't think you should change equipment. I think you need to change setup. And hopefully, keep an eye out for the book, The Audiophile's Guide, coming up. Okay, thanks. Talk to you later.